The team has so many home games actually happening this month.
So joining us this morning to tell us more about these home games, fans do not want to miss this. We've got Ann Schatz here, play-by-play announcer of the Phoenix Mercury. Thanks for being here. So we've got some good games coming up here, yeah?
That was a tough road trip.
Yeah.
But you mentioned it, Allison. You know, we beat Chicago in the Windy City, your neck of the woods. so we come back to Phoenix full head of steam.
Yeah.
We've got some great games coming up. So here's my suggestion, all right? To heck with the heat. I want you people to quit talking about the darn heat.
Okay.
So here's my suggestion.
Because it's air conditioned in there.
Come on. So we've got the greatest fans in the WNBA. They're going to come out on Tuesday against Connecticut, get all warmed up, because it's been a while since we've had a home game.
Yeah.
They're going to get all warmed up. I mean, X Factor's just going to,
Yeah.
And then Indiana comes into town on Thursday.
Ooh, a lot of eyes.
Here we go.
Yeah.
So X Factor has got to come and bring it, with or without Caitlin Clark, who's been injured.
Right.
But this is one of the hottest teams in the league, the Fever. So, man, you have got to bring it, X Factor. You have got to show up. Tickets are still available for that Indiana game. It's going to be a great showdown. So come Tuesday, get all warmed up.
Yeah, with Connecticut.
Correct. And then really hit your stride on Thursday.
Oh, I like that idea. Like you mentioned, I mean, Ann's talking about the X Factor. She means you at home. We need to fill those stands.
Correct.
Get that home, court advantage, and it makes a difference, Ann. And I'm just curious, when we're talking about playoffs, I mean, just how kind of good the Mercury is, the team. How important are these next few games, I mean, for that playoff run?
Absolutely critical, because now you're starting to not only scoreboard watch, but you're watching the standings as well, because you want to be one of those 8 teams that makes the playoff. Okay, Phoenix, great shape. But what you really want to do, and you alluded to this, is to host, to have that home court advantage first round. So these games are absolutely critical as you jockey with 2 or 3 other teams, including 2 of the teams that will be here for this homestand. Atlanta, coming up later after Indiana, and of course the Fever. Beating those teams, getting a little separation, critical.
Oof.
Yeah, it's when you go to one of these games, I mean, you go to a Suns game and that's cool, but when you go to like a Mercury game, completely different energy in that arena. I mean, there's just, those fans are just ready for it.
I'm so glad you bring this up, because this is my first year with the club. So sitting down, there are times when I take the headsets off when we're in commercial break just to listen to these people going bonkers.
Yeah.
And it gets me going. The players have, every single one of the players and coach and his staff, Tibbetts' staff, have talked about the fan base here in Phoenix. Every single player. These folks make a difference. We need them now.
So passionate, right? They're so passionate. You have such an amazing fan base. And so getting them out there to cheer on, and especially for these really important games that we're talking about here, is critical. So I want to go back to the Fever, because they're coming, like you mentioned, they're one of the hottest teams right now. Starting with, Caitlin Clark, of course, who has had a lot of eyes on her since, college play. And getting to have her here in our neck of the woods, I mean, that will be huge. For the Mercury, but also just exposure for even new fans to see.
Without question, Caitlin is with the team on the Fever's road trip. She is with the team. She's doing some light training. There's no real specific time frame as to when she's coming back, but she will be in the building on Thursday. And there's a buzz in that building anyway. PHX Arena. You bring Caitlin Clark into the fold, even though she is in her sweats or whatever, it just brings this factor, and that's going to be living large on Thursday.
I love that inspirational aspect, like to get to other players, get to see young kids, get to see them.
I was at dinner a couple nights ago, and I happened to sit next to Dewana Bonner, and just the people coming up. I was
non-stop?
just like non-stop. I mean, it was to the point where I was like, well, I felt bad that we said something, because folks just kept coming up and coming up and coming up, because they were so excited,
And there's so much to be excited about with this Phoenix team. If you're going to come watch this team with a specific player to kind of tip your cap to, Alyssa Thomas, one of the front runners for the MVP. Alyssa Thomas just had her second triple-double of the season yesterday in that victory against Chicago. She's got 17 triple-double totals. Better than anybody in the league. She is absolutely carrying this team. Come out, cheer them all on, but keep your eye on AT, the newest addition for this team.
This is exciting. Alyssa Thomas. Okay, I love that because we're, talking so much about, our players who want to honor. I mean, everyone is so good right now. It's kind of, I was just talking about everyone just stepping up now because a lot of eyes are on us. We had just a legacy time with Diana Taurasi and Brittany Griner, and those women, those athletes aren't here anymore. But I feel like it leaves space open for people to step up.
Without question. And you look at this year, and it's a special one. We're only 2 wins away from what we were able to achieve last year in the win column. 19 wins last year. We already have 17 wins. With this 4-game homestand, we could get up into the 20s in terms of win totals. So that's why we need the fans. That's why these games are so important. And Connecticut, it starts Tuesday. But let's get those towels waving.
I was just going to
on
say.
Thursday.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah,
come back out so we can.
She brought us some towels here.
Yes.
Look at these.
I
Look at
never
these really
come
nice
empty-handed.
These are nice.
Well,
these are very
please,
nice.
it's the least I could do.
We were saying you're going to have to wipe your sweat with these because it's going to be so hot.
The air conditioning in that building is second to none.
It
Come
really
on.
is. It really is. I normally have to sit up in the roof, like with the air conditioning. I can tell you, it blows quite well up there.
There you
so.
go.
Yes, and they need us there. You just heard from Ann. Talking about that X factor. So make sure you head out. Our Mercury is going to be hosting a good set of home games here. They haven't been here in a while, and they need you to come out because we could be talking some playoff contention.
There you
here.
go.
And thank you so much for being here. We're excited, and we hope you guys are excited as well. Let's get out there and support our team. Let's go Mercury.
Hey there.